and happy Monday. Welcome back to another episode of WCU Weekly. I'm your host, Courtney Medwin. We are almost at Thanksgiving break, so keep working hard this next week and we get a nice 5-day break and some turkey. Moving on to some campus news, don't forget November is Native American Heritage Month, so the Dowdy Multicultural Center is hosting a lot of programs to celebrate. Alyssa did a great job last week highlighting those events, so you can always check that out or take a look at the DMC's page on the WCU website or reach out to them by email at multiculture@wcupa.edu. The Department of Art and Design is opening the exhibit titled Headcase Design Examined. This free public exhibit will be open until December 10th, and you can find it in the Swope Music Building. Owner and creative director of Headcase Design, Paul Keppel, is an award-winning designer and illustrator. This exhibit is a chronological retrospective of the work from Keppel's 20-year illustrating career, creating publishing materials for niche clientele and big entertainment brands like Netflix, HBO, and Broadway shows, including Hamilton. You can stop by Monday through Friday from 9 to 3 to see this awesome exhibit. We have a great lineup for this week's episode, so let's get right into it. First, we have Hally with our weekly weather forecast, a special look at WCU's production of Robin Hood, then Jamie with a sports update, another episode of Church Street Chats, before finally sending it over to Lauren for Org Highlight. How's the weather looking, Hally?
Not too bad, Courtney. Hello, Westchester University, and happy November! I'm Hally Everett, here to give you a look at this week's weather forecast. Starting off this week, today, November 15th, it will be mostly sunny with some clouds rolling in. Today, we're getting back into the winter weather with a high of 48 and a low of 34, so make sure you bundle up. Tomorrow, we can expect to see some similar weather with a high of 49 and a low of 34 with some sunshine coming in. The next 3 days, starting with Wednesday, we can expect it to be partly cloudy. On Wednesday, it will be a little warmer with a high of 59 and a low of 48. Thursday, it will drop a bit with a high of 58 and a low of 36, so bring those jackets to class. Friday, we can expect clouds with a high of 49 and a low of 33 degrees. It's going to be a great week, Rams. For WCU Weekly, I'm Hally Everett, and that was your WCU Weekly weather forecast. Sending it over to Cecilia for an inside look at the WCU production, Robin Hood.
Hello and welcome to Organization Highlight. I'm your host, Cecilia Tabor, and this weekend, the WCU Opera Theater performed their rendition of Robin Hood. I got a chance to speak to a few of the cast members to talk about their experience putting together the show and what it meant to them.
We got our music back in September, and we had just under a month to learn everything, and then we started staging in October. And luckily, we had an opportunity to run through basically all of the scenes for the Nats competition on October 30th. And then this whole week, we've been doing tech rehearsals from 7 to 10 every night, and the opening performance is tomorrow, so we're very excited for that.
We've had a lot greater turnout for all of our performances that we've done thus far in the School of Music. For me, it's just I feel so alive because I've been recording concerts for the last 2-ish years, and it's so great to finally be able to react to an audience and then watch them react back to me, so it's great.
There was a lot of revisions that were made to the opera before compared to the premiere of the opera. So, for example, the sheriff that I play actually turns from just being a stone bad villain to now having more of a sympathetic side towards the end. Our main character, Robin Hood, who's played by Juan, actually knows how to break dance. So in the beginning parts, before it would just be Robin would just be running around aimlessly, but now he actually has a whole performance sequence and it looks really cool. And in general, I think all the cast members have done little things to really make the characters feel alive.
So I play Marion, and she is just the most fearless and headstrong character, I think, of the entire show. And that's really awesome as a woman because usually we play maidens and we're kind of meek. So it's really awesome to be that kind of catalyst character.
The most rewarding part is knowing that all the hard work from months on end is finally all coming together, and everyone's just having such a good time now, because before it was so stressful trying to memorize the music and get the steps right. But once everything comes together, it's just amazing.
For me, the most rewarding part is when the opera is coming together in Tech Week, because Like as Albert said, like we practice parts months on end, and you do the staging separately, and then when it all comes together with the projector and the costumes and the props, it feels like the show is actually real.
Congratulations to the Westchester Opera Theater for 2 great performances this weekend, and thank you so much to Evelyn, Albert, and Sophia for sharing a little bit about their experience with me. I'm Cecilia Tabor, and thank you for tuning in for Organization Highlight.
Good afternoon, Rams, and welcome to your WCU Weekly Sports Update. My name is Jamie, and I'll be telling you everything you need to know about WCU athletics. Looking back at last week, Saturday was an exciting day for the Rams. Women's volleyball played against Shippensburg University, field hockey competed in the NCAA tournament, and the football team played against Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Men's basketball played against Lincoln University in the PSAC Challenge, and women's basketball competed in the Carol Ekman Memorial Tournament. Now on to this week. This Wednesday, women's basketball will be traveling to Lincoln University for a game at 6 p.m. The men and women's swim teams will be competing at the Kenyon College Invitational in Gambier, Ohio at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. On Saturday, the women's cross-country team will be competing in the NCAA Division II Championships in St. Leo, Florida. A game time has yet to be determined. What an exciting week for Rams athletics. Signing off, I'm Jamie Simons, sending it over to Chris on Church Street.
Hi, I'm Hally.
I'm Sherry.
Subway.
Eat sandwiches.
No, you do this every time. It's eat fresh.
I don't want to learn the slogan.
Let's go out to the streets and see who else does or does not know these famous slogans.
I'm Chris. I'm going to sing Who Knows Some Famous Logos. Let's find out. Snack that smiles back. Cool. Good. Okay. Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Yay!
Okay.
America runs on.
Duncan.
Good. Subway. Eat fresh. Good. Easy breezy. Sure. Okay. Red Bull gives you
Wings.
Yep.
Snap, crackle, and
pop. Good. Okay, Toyota.
I got faith in you.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
So today we learned that some people knew the slogans.
And some people didn't.
You know, I think one of my favorites is the Lay's potato chips ad.
Lay's, bet you can't have just one.
And I bet you can't just have one episode of Church Street Chats.
So stay tuned for next week.
I think Chris forgot our Westchester slogan, Find Your Element. Speaking of finding your element, I'm Lauren Beachy, and I'm here to give you the scoop on all of the upcoming events throughout this week that you won't want to miss out on. Today, November 15th, Residence Life will be hosting the Student Needs Fair, which will be going on from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. in the Sykes Ballrooms. There will be crafts, therapy dogs, and information on all of the things that Westchester can offer for students. Now, I don't know about you, but I'll be signing up on Ram Connect so I can pet some puppies. The dog days aren't just over yet. On Tuesday, November 16th, Golden Retrievers will be outside of the entrance of Sykes from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Stop on by to de-stress the day and get some puppy love. Wednesday, November 17th, join the off-campus and commuter services with their talk about real scenarios with a live Q&A. This event is fully on Zoom, so make sure you register on Ram Connect to get the link. Also, on Wednesday, there will be a Native American Heritage Month speaker event talking about the Lenape peoples, their past, present, and future. This event, once again, is fully online and is from 6 to 7 p.m. Make sure you sign up on Ram Connect to get that link. Thursday, November 18th from 9:30 to 11 a.m., there will be a Decision About Drinking workshop hosted by Wellness Promotion. Make sure you sign up quickly. Although this event is on Zoom, there are only 10 spots left in the workshop.
Later on that day, there will be a Pinesgiving down on South Campus in the village clubhouses from 5 to 7 p.m. Come together to share a meal with one another while also engaging in the creative activity of painting pine cones. Enjoy the spirit of Thanksgiving, or for those who choose not to celebrate the holiday, come connect with other residents within the community. End that week off by going to the Ram After Hours Talent Show from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Come show your support to all of the great acts that will be going on that night. For WCU Weekly, I'm Lauren Beachy, and that was your organizational highlights for this week. Sending it back to you, Courtney.
Thanks, Lauren. Sounds like a ton of fun events are happening this week, so make sure you sign up on Ram Connect, and while you're at it, check out WCU Studios' page if you would like your club or event highlighted. Make sure to also follow us on Instagram at WCU Weekly so you don't miss us too much during the week. Wrapping up another great episode of WCU Weekly, I'm Courtney Medwin. See you next week, Westchester.